new Hazmat update for Animal Hospital is finally here, and yes, we got a brand new class. But it's not the Hazmat we expected. It's actually a Firefighter. And honestly, this is where things get interesting. Its gear, its playstyle, and almost its entire skill set are completely different from our initial predictions. Seriously, the only thing we actually got right was the fire immunity. Everything else, a total surprise. We're talking about completely different prices, special abilities, and special gear. So is this class actually worth to unlock? Let's break it down. First things first, let us talk about the elephant in the room, the price. The Firefighter will set you back 1,100 animal coins. Now, if you have been playing this game for a while, you know that is definitely on the pricier side of the roster. To put that into perspective, if you are averaging a decent performance per match, you are looking at grinding through roughly 50 full shifts just to unlock this single class. That is a pretty significant time investment, so you really want to make sure this highly defensive class is actually your cup of tea before you unlock it. Let me explain it in detail. When you load into a match, you start with some interesting baseline stats. Your sanity sits at 72%, which gives you a decent little cushion. On top of that, you start with absolutely zero money, meaning you have to rely entirely on your own to get things rolling during those crucial first few minutes of the shift. Speaking of starting gear, this is where the Firefighter really starts to show off. You spawn into the match with a special portable fire extinguisher. Now, you might be thinking that fire extinguishers are pretty common items that you can just grab off the walls anyway, so what is the big deal? Well, the Firefighter's personal extinguisher has a massive twist. Standard extinguishers run out of juice incredibly fast, and when they do, you have to waste precious time running all the way back to a charging station to fill them up. But with this class, your personal extinguisher slowly regenerates its own charge over time while you aren't using it. This is a massive plus. In a game where every second counts and things can go sideways in the blink of an eye, not having to worry about finding a charger means you are always armed and ready to handle whatever the map throws at you. As you survive and start leveling up, the Firefighter's kit gets even more interesting. At level 1, you get that portable fire extinguisher right off the bat, plus you get a very nice bonus of 1 extra slot in your maximum inventory capacity as you have already known. Once you hit level 2, you unlock a new ability that is honestly a total game changer for sanity management. Every single time you put out a fire, you instantly recover 1 point of sanity. This completely flips the script on how you view hazards. Instead of panicking when a fire breaks out, you can actually use them like some sort of backup sanity recovery station. Then when you finally hit level 3, you reach peak survivability. You gain total immunity to sanity drain from fires, and you also get a permanent flat bonus of +10 to your maximum sanity. At this point, the hospital's fire hazards basically become your playground, and you can navigate through burning rooms like it is just another walk in the park. Now, let us get into the actual gameplay and talk about how this class performs in different scenarios, starting with active money farming. If your main goal right now is to speedrun your wallet and rack up coins as fast as possible, I will be honest with you, the Firefighter is probably not going to be your top choice. It does not have any speed buffs, fast treatment mechanics, or weapons in their baseline kit to maximize the amount of money it can farm. Because of this, if you are just trying to grind out quick matches for pure profit, playing the Firefighter can feel a bit sluggish. But where this class absolutely shines is in casual, everyday match. If you just want a reliable, safe pick that can handle almost any bad situation, the Firefighter is an incredibly viable option. Think about it this way. Roughly half of all the threats you run into in the hospital can be directly countered with a fire extinguisher. We are talking about spreading fires, slowing slime patches on the floor, roaming ghosts, and those incredibly annoying hiders waiting to jump out at you from the dark. Normally, you have to be careful with how you use your extinguisher because of the limited fuel. But since yours literally recharges itself, you basically have a pocket-sized, infinite-use defense system against half the dangers in the entire game. It gives you an incredible amount of independence and allows you to constantly keep the hallways clear for your team. On top of that, there is a really cool synergy with a popular strategy that you might remember from some of our previous tips videos. As y'all know, sometimes it is actually a great idea to intentionally let certain rooms stay on fire because the flames make it so much easier to identify anomalies creeping around. In a normal run, the big downside to this trick is that if you or your teammates have to run into those burning rooms to help a patient if they're not anomalies, your sanity gets absolutely shredded by the heat. But with the Firefighter, you do not have to worry about that at all. Thanks to your fire immunity, you can comfortably wander into a blazing room, grab what you need, and walk out with your sanity completely intact. Plus, keeping those rooms on fire serves as a built-in defense system, because any hiders trying to set up an ambush in those burning areas will be instantly dealt with by the flames, saving you from a lot of unnecessary headaches. Now, if you are an experienced player looking to push into those high difficulty shifts, the Firefighter actually enables a pretty wild high reward strategy if you know how to set up the map correctly. On high shifts, the sheer volume of patients and hazards can quickly become overwhelming, and trying to treat everyone the normal way can easily lead to a wipe. To get around this, you can use the same strat I have just mentioned. What you do is intentionally let as many rooms catch fire as possible. Once the fires are raging, you go ahead and check in all of your regular patients. As soon as those patients step foot into the burning rooms, they will immediately get knocked out by the heat. Now, all you gotta do is pick them up and drop them into the trash can. Now, there is a catch to this strategy. Throwing patients in the trash is going to cause a massive wave of ghosts to start spawning all over the place. But because you are the firefighter, you already have an infinite use ghost hunting tool glued to your hand, which is the fire extinguisher. You can easily navigate through the halls and keep the ghosts away. It is a very unethical way to play, but if you get the setup down, it is a highly effective way to breeze through some of the toughest shifts in the game. At the end of the day, the Firefighter is a fantastic, highly survivability-focused class that rewards players who know how to use the map and the game's fire mechanics to their advantage. It might not be the fastest class for pure coin farming, but its ability to completely shut down half of the game's hazards and pull off some incredibly creative high-shift strategies makes it a highly valuable addition to any roster. But that is just my take on the Firefighter. What do you guys think? Do you feel like this class is worth saving up 1,100 animal coins for, or are you sticking with your surgeon or even secret agent for now? Let me know your thoughts and any cool strategies you have found in the comments down below. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.